today, let's talk about another key ingredient in my Chinese pantry, the dried tangerine peel, or Chen Pi in Cantonese and Chen Pi in Mandarin. It's not an appealing looking herb, but it is incredibly powerful for digestion, bloating, and phlegm. The Chen Pi is simply the peel of a mature tangerine, dried slowly over time. In Chinese, Chen means aged. So the longer you keep it, the older it is, the more potent it becomes and the more valuable. These days, 100 grams of Chen Pi that's 10 years old can cost around $200 US. This pack cost me 10 because it's probably not that old, but highly aromatic. So aging Chen Pi is an art, and I have another video to show you how it's done. With age, it becomes more aromatic, less bitter, and more effective. I will use them in teas, breaking off a small part to steep or boil. I will also use them in soups, using larger pieces to just drop in and boil. They are also used in cooking and for dishes. You can slice them very thinly and use as a flavor enhancer or garnish to create a subtle golden bitter flavor. The dried tangerine peel itself is warm, pungent, and bitter, depending on its age, and it targets the lung and the spleen. Its warm nature is perfect for people with cold digestion, bloating, loose stool, mucus, or heavy phlegm, if you're nauseous after meals, or if you have morning sickness. The Chen Pi has 3 key actions. It's perfect for regulating qi and helping that digestive energy move downwards. Chen Pi also strengthens the spleen and stomach, gently warming our midsection and supporting digestion. The other thing that Chen Pi is famously known for is drying dampness and transforming phlegm. It is perfect for clearing mucus and often used for coughs with sticky substances. There are 2 ways that I use dry tangerine peels. The first is to soak it in warm water and scrape off the inner flesh when it's softened. This is what makes it more bitter, especially if it's not that aged. The second is to use it as is and drop it directly into a soup or tea. I would avoid Chen Pi or limit its use if you're feeling very dry, like if you have super dry throat or dry stools. Or if you're feeling very heaty and hot, like you have bitter taste in your mouth, a very red tongue, or if you have night sweats. And if you have active stomach ulcers or bleeding. This will just make it worse. Chen Pi is the best when used in small amounts, but consistently. Just a really small piece in your soups or teas about 4 to 5 times a week will help improve digestion and prevent phlegm. You can find standard Chen Pi like this in most Asian supermarkets or online. Sometimes you'll find them in big glass jars in specialty herbal tea shops that actually highlight how old they are. It's really quite an industry and an art in itself of preserving and drying dry tangerine peels. And people make this themselves in Asia all the time. The best way to store them is in a container in a dry space. Avoid getting moisture in as it could mold the Chen Pi. And you can store these things forever. Actually, the longer the better. This is one of those ingredients that's really an acquired appreciation. I mean, it really doesn't look that appetizing, but it is really, really powerful when you know what it does and what you can use it for. I'd love to know how you use Chen Pi, and if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave them in the comments below. Happy soup and tea making with Chen Pi, and I'll see you next time.